different things.
All
Um,
right.
so with regards to the practice, with regards to your practicing, um, you know, I think that the whole process of transcribing something, which is figuring out the notes, then slowly learning to play it, and then trying to play it in other keys is the whole process of learning of how we grow. That's just
Okay.
the bulk of everything. Like if I had nothing else to tell you, then I would just say, hey, transcribe a song, memorize it, or if it's not
Okay.
a song, a section of the song, memorize it slowly because gospel musicians we aren't really good at trying to do things slowly because every week they're having to learn new songs. So
Yeah.
we're not doing the deep practice that we should be doing. Like a classical
Mm,
musician who's practicing the same song for months. And so
mm,
in order for us to be able to have that kind of a in order for us to be able to kind of develop that same kind of level, that deep level of learning, we have to have the same thing, a song we've been working on for months. And that's the reason why
okay.
in my site, I have a checklist called Songs Checklist. And it has a little checkbox on it that says you have to check off when you've been doing it for 6 months. But that's the reason
Uh,
because I wanted gospel musicians to also have something that they were learning at a high level for a
mm,
long period of time, in addition to the stuff that you have to do every week for your church service or whatever, you know. So I think that's the first thing I think that will
okay.
really help
Great
in terms of
practice.
that. And I'm recording the session for you, so that way, because you did say we can record it, so I'm recording it, and
All right. All right.
that way you can have all this information too, and you can look back at it if you need
All
to.
right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Sean.
Yeah, no
Thank you for
problem.
that.
So yeah, man, but yeah, so learning the song, that's important, and going slow is no problem. The problem a lot of musicians have is that within the gospel community, especially, there is so much competition and there is
Yeah.
so much self analysis, comparing
Okay.
ourselves to what we're seeing online, you know, comparing ourselves to what other people are doing and where they should be. And oh, this person started at the same time as me, and look where they're at now.
Mm, yeah.
You know, I get that a lot. You know, man, I started the same time as this guy, and now he's over there. He's all big time, and I'm still struggling to play. You know, in three different keys. You know, so we have a lot of that going on, and
Okay.
it's hindering our ability to really learn properly
Yeah.
because to get the right mental capacity, you have to be in the right mental capacity. There's
Mm,
just like any subject, some students are going to find science easier than math, and some people are going to find math easier than English. You feel me? That doesn't mean that they're
yeah.
better
Yeah.
students. And the other problem is you have, even within science, you have somebody who doesn't like anatomy, another person who likes studying this part of science. You see what I'm saying? So even within the same subject, you're going to have students who do
Yeah.
better. And so you can't look at guys playing because they're going to have their weaknesses too. So, you know, this morning I was practicing something. I was getting frustrated because I'm like, man, I should know this, you know. I'm practicing, I think it was the melodic minor. And I was just trying to
All
go
right.
slowly. And I was able to do it on the video, but now I can't do it anymore because I hadn't been practicing.
Wow.
See, so
Yeah. Yeah.
that's just kind of the way it is. Sometimes if you have too much stuff you're doing, you don't remember anything.
Mm,
So that's why even
mm.
at church, somebody was asking me, they were like, yeah, play that song you play for the Corey Henry, play that DB Powell song on your channel. I couldn't play a lick of it because, again, it's the same thing like
Yeah.
church. I'm learning these songs for YouTube, and then by the next week, I'm having to do another one. See, so
Wow.
I'm not retaining any of it. So for me, I have to say, okay, how about I focus on this song, this song, that? And so I pick songs that I'm going to do over a long period of time. Those are the songs
Mm,
that are really going to help. But the songs I'm teaching on YouTube, you couldn't ask me right now, Sean, can you play that thing you did on
yeah.
Mike Burrell's thing? Could you play the "You Deserve It" chord?
Mm,
I can't do any of that stuff, you know, because it's just impossible. You know what
wow.
I'm saying? Nobody can remember that much, you know. So that's just kind of help you to remember. Just keep things in perspective. You just pick the song that you want to do at a high level, and and then you just be focused with going slow on that yourself, and you're going to see some results for sure.
Okay. All right.